A while back, I was burning myself out. I was churning out posts on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, and really it was just a big hamster wheel. I was chasing the trends, hoping that one post would go viral and watching content fizzle out in really mere hours, getting maybe 100 views. Meanwhile, almost by accident, I had a simple YouTube video, honestly, one I barely edited. It quietly racked up a ton of views week after week, and to my surprise, that one YouTube video kept bringing in leads and affiliate sales long after I'd forgotten about it. That was really when I woke up a bit. How was it that a single YouTube upload outperformed dozens of flashy TikToks and Instagram? I dug deeper, and what I discovered really changed the entire approach I had to my marketing. And in this video, I'm going to share exactly why that happened and why YouTube is the real secret to free traffic that compounds over time, even while TikTok and Instagram lag behind. Stick around because one game-changing insight about YouTube's algorithm is coming up, and it might just blow your mind. Now, let's address the obvious. TikTok and Instagram are huge right now. They're fun, they're flashy. A TikTok can hit 100,000 views really overnight, and an Instagram reel can blow up with likes. For a beginner or even an intermediate marketer, it's easy to get lured in by that quick viral hit. Now, I get it. Who doesn't love instant gratification? But there's just one problem. After that brief moment, what ends up happening is that your content on those platforms, they tend to vanish into the void. TikTok is literally built on ephemeral content, posts that have incredibly short lifespans. In fact, recent research suggests that average TikTok videos, the engagement drops off almost immediately after posting. Really within minutes. Unless you score a rare viral sensation, a TikTok's traffic is basically here today and then gone tomorrow. Now, Instagram's not much better. The average Instagram post reaches half of all the engagement it ever will get in under 20 hours. That means by the next day, your fresh post is already old news. No wonder it felt like a grind having to post constantly just to stay visible. Now let's compare that with YouTube. YouTube is a completely different beast and a better one for anyone who cares about lasting results. Instead of chasing trend after trend on YouTube, you can create content that keeps working for you. YouTube videos have a much longer shelf life, often getting views for years after your upload. In my case, that one video kept getting views and driving clicks to my offers for months without any extra work from me. And it's not just me. YouTube's algorithm and search features allow good content to resurface long after day one. Now, on average, a YouTube video hits only half of its total engagement around 9 or 10 days after it's published, not 9 hours. 9 days. And many videos keep growing well beyond that. Think about what that means though. One YouTube upload can pull in new viewers next week, next month, and then next year. Meanwhile, your TikTok from last Tuesday is already ancient history. That's the evergreen power we're talking about here. And by the way, in a minute, I'll reveal why YouTube's algorithm actually helps boost older content, which is something TikTok and IG just don't do. So keep on watching. If you've been trying to build an affiliate or coaching business on TikTok or Instagram, you might have felt those pain points already. Let's break down a few reasons those platforms lag behind for long-term traffic and conversions. First, it's the short lifespan, short results. As we mentioned, content on IG and TikTok is short-lived. You get a spike of attention, then crickets. That means to maintain momentum, you're stuck on content treadmill, having to post daily or even multiple times a day. Miss a day, and the algorithm completely forgets you. It's exhausting and not sustainable for most of us who have a business to run. In contrast, YouTube rewards consistency over the long haul, not just a frequency in a 24-hour window. Next up, no search, no evergreen discovery. How do people end up with TikToks or Instagram posts anyway? Well, it's mostly through the feed or hashtags in the moment. There's no powerful search engine on those apps surfacing your old posts. They're not designed for deep discovery. YouTube, on the other hand, is literally the second largest search engine in the world. It's owned by Google, of course. People actively are searching for topics on YouTube. They stumble upon videos from years ago because YouTube's search and recommendation system surfaces relevant content regardless of the age. I remember seeing a video from 9 years ago. Now, someone might search best email marketing tips today and find a video from 2020 that perfectly answers the question. Now, that could be your video still pulling in traffic long after its upload date. Now, here's another overlooked point: desktop and Google presence. YouTube videos don't just live on YouTube. Google frequently shows YouTube videos in its search results. That means your YouTube content can rank on Google and grab organic traffic from outside of YouTube itself. Neither TikTok nor Instagram content has that kind of Google presence or indexing, at least not in a meaningful way for marketers. Essentially a YouTube video can double dip. YouTube search traffic plus Google search traffic, it's a huge win. Another reason, trust and depth. Now, as a content creator or a course seller, trust is everything. It's really your bread and butter. It's hard to build trust in a 15-second dancing clip or a pretty photo with a one-line caption. Now, YouTube lets you go much deeper. You can have 5, 10, even 15-minute videos where you really provide value, teaching, explaining, storytelling. Viewers really get to know you and your style, your expertise. That long-form content builds a relationship. By the time you mention an affiliate product or your own course, viewers are warmed up. They've spent real time with you. Now, on TikTok or Instagram, even if you mention a product, the viewer's attention span is so short and the next distraction is a swipe away. They're far less likely to click out and go sign up for your webinar or buy something on the spot. Now, you have to make call to actions friendly. This is a really big one. Conversion, getting viewers to take action, is way easier on YouTube. Why is that? It's because the platform actually allows it. For example, Instagram famously doesn't allow clickable links in captions. You get one measly link in your bio and that's it. Okay, they recently allowed a few, but still only in the bio. Now, TikTok is similar. You can have a bio link, but only after meeting certain conditions like 1,000 followers or you have a business account. You can put clickable links in your description for each video, pin a link in the comments, even add cards or end screens directing your viewers to a website or offer. If you're an affiliate marketer, that means that you can have your affiliate links right under the video where the viewers can easily click when they're most interested. If you're a course creator, you can link your landing page or freebie right there. No extra hoops for your audience to jump through. This really is frictionless call to action, means higher conversion rates from viewer to lead, or even a subscriber and customer. Now think about it. On Instagram, you might say, link in bio, and hope people bother to actually go to your profile and click. Now on YouTube, you say, check the link in the description below, and they can literally click it without leaving. The path from viewer to conversion is just much smoother. Okay, all right. You know why TikTok and Instagram might be holding you back in the long run. Let's shine a light on its biggest advantage, the reason I'm adamant that YouTube is the best platform for long-term organic traffic and conversions right now. It's in one word, evergreen. You've probably heard the term evergreen content. It means content that stays relevant and valuable over time. Now, YouTube is an evergreen content machine. Now, here's what I mean by that. When you upload a YouTube video, you're essentially planting a seed. The video might get some views in the first 48 hours, and especially if you have subscribers already, you optimize it well. But unlike other platforms, it doesn't die after that. It can sprout weeks or months later. Maybe someone searches for a keyword that your video covers. Maybe the YouTube algorithm decides to suggest it to a viewer who has been watching similar content. Now, each piece of content on YouTube is like an asset in your portfolio, and those assets grow over time. Post a video today, another week, another next month, fast forward a year, and you have, say, 50 videos out there working for you. Even if each one of them only brings a modest number of views per day, together that can be a flood of traffic hitting your offers every single day. This is what I mean by traffic that compounds. You're not resetting the zero every 24 hours like you effectively are on Instagram or TikTok. Instead, you're stacking one layer of evergreen content on top of another. Now, here's a little secret most creators don't realize. This is that game-changing insight I hinted at earlier. YouTube's algorithm is designed to maximize long-term viewer satisfaction, not immediate hits. What does that mean exactly? Well, it means YouTube actually wants to keep showing your older content relevant videos to people if they continue to hold interest. They've refined their system over the years to figure out what content remains useful. So a well-made video that's a year old can suddenly get a second life if interest in that topic surges, or if it consistently got good engagement. Now, I've had videos that did okay at launch suddenly spike months later because Google search started ranking them, or some big channel made a video on the topic and mine got recommended alongside. Crazy, right? But awesome for us marketers. Now, just imagine what happens if you applied this to your business. You might be thinking, this sounds great in theory, but doesn't YouTube take a lot more effort than cranking out quick reels or TikToks? Well, that's a fair question. Yes, a good YouTube video can take more time to create than a 15-second dance clip. But here's the flip side. You don't need to upload every day on YouTube to see results. Far from it, because each video has a long lifespan. You can get away with a lighter content schedule. For many in our space, affiliate marketing, course creation, that's really like one video a week, or even a couple of videos a month is enough to build a significant traction over time. Now, consistency is key, but consistency doesn't mean daily. It means regular and sustained. In fact, one of the beautiful things about YouTube is that even minimal effort can snowball. For example, let's say you commit to one solid video a week. That's 52 videos in a year. Now, picture this. Each of those eventually averages, say, 100 views a day. Some will do more, some less, but bear with me. 100 views a day times 52 videos is 5,200 views per day across your channel from content you've already made. That's over 5,000 people discovering your products, clicking your links every single day on autopilot. Now, even if my math is off, you get the cumulative effect is super huge. And 100 views a day per video is not some crazy number. It's now a decent evergreen how-to or review video can easily get that when it ranks in search or piles up suggested views. Now, compare that to the grind of making 3 TikToks a day. Sure, maybe each TikTok gets 1,000 views super quick, but they don't accumulate over time. You had to work for each chunk of 1,000, and tomorrow you start from scratch again. On YouTube, you do the work once and the results keep coming. Honestly, it can feel a bit like cheating once it gets rolling. Like, really? I'm still getting a lot of leads from that video I made last summer while I'm here binging Netflix? Nice. And here's another thing. You don't need super fancy production for every video. Talking head style is perfect. That's what I'm doing right here. As long as you're providing value and maybe a bit of personality, you're golden. No need for constant crazy editing or effects that you might feel pressured to do on TikTok to grab attention. On YouTube, people expect a more laid-back delivery if the content is good. So minimal effort doesn't mean low quality. It means focused effort. You can invest a reasonable amount of time in making just a single helpful video, then let it fly and do its thing. Now, imagine where you could be in a few months from now if you go all in on this. Traffic on autopilot. Now, take a moment and think 6 months ahead from now. You decided today to shift your energy on YouTube. You've been steadily uploading one video per week, sharing your knowledge, reviewing products you're an affiliate for, or teaching snippets from your course topics, whatever fits your business. Now, instead of stressing out about to post daily on social media, you wake up and you check your stats to see the video from weeks and months ago are still bringing in viewers. Your email list is growing on autopilot because people are finding your videos, they're loving your content, they're grabbing that free lead magnet that you mentioned. More on that in a second. You're making affiliate commissions while you sleep because someone discovered your tutorial video from last spring and decided to buy through your link at 2 a.m. You're getting DMs like, hey, I found your YouTube channel and binge watched your content. Do you offer coaching or have a course? That's magic to my ears. But does it sound like a dream? Now, this is exactly the kind of outcome that YouTube enables. I'm not blowing smoke. This is future pacing based on what I and many others have experienced once we leaned into the Evergreen content strategy. The compounding effect of YouTube means your traffic and audience build momentum. It's kind of like pushing a snowball downhill. At first, it's small and then takes some effort, but then as it rolls, it's bigger and goes faster on its own. TikTok and Instagram, by comparison, are like trying to roll a snowball on a flat ground on a warm day. It just melts unless you keep pushing constantly. With YouTube, momentum is on your side. Now, I know we've covered a lot in this video, so let's quickly recap the big points before we wrap up with something special for you, okay? YouTube equals evergreen powerhouse. Your content lives long and keeps gaining views, whereas TikTok and content fades fast, hours, not days. This means consistent organic traffic versus constant hustle for attention. Less effort, more payoff. No need to feed the daily content beast. Even a modest regular posting schedule on YouTube yields exponential results over time. Every video is a long-term asset, not a one-hit wonder. Remember, YouTube is a search engine and is backed by Google. People actively look for what you offer. Your videos can rank in a search and be recommended indefinitely, pulling in new viewers who actually want that content. YouTube also lets you seamlessly turn a viewer into a click, a lead, and a sale. You can actually use that viewer interest immediately with links and longer form persuasion. TikTok and IG put walls between your content and your offers. They don't allow direct links in posts. They make it hard to put a link in your even bio, making conversion really an uphill battle. And not to mention, you can build authority and trust. By consistently sharing value on YouTube, you establish authority in your niche. Viewers feel like they know you. That trust factor is gold for affiliate marketing and selling courses because people buy from those they trust. A 2-minute montage on Instagram doesn't build that same rapport as a 10-minute helpful video on YouTube. Now, by now, you should see why I strongly believe that if you're an affiliate marketer, content creator, or even a course creator, YouTube is hands down the best platform to bet on right now. TikTok and Instagram, they're not bad. They have their place for quick exposure and social buzz. I use it too. But if you're playing the long game, and I know you are because you're smart and you're still watching this, then YouTube is where you build your evergreen empire. It's the difference between chasing one-off sales and creating a system that feeds you leads and sales on autopilot. Now, as we come to the end, I promised you something special, a little icing on the cake to help you put this into action. I put together a free and highly valuable resource for you. Claim your evergreen YouTube traffic blueprint right now. So if you're excited about YouTube's potential, awesome. I'm going to get you started and help shortcut your path to results. I've created the Evergreen YouTube Traffic Blueprint for affiliate marketers and course creators. This is totally free downloadable guide that distills everything we talked about and more. It's really a handy blueprint that you can follow and put to action. Consider it your step-by-step game plan to go from zero to a thriving YouTube channel that consistently drives traffic and leads. Now, fair warning, this blueprint is a bit like a sacred resource, okay? I'm only offering it to those of you who are truly ready to step off the content hamster wheel and commit to building a real, lasting traffic asset. If you're happy chasing vanity metrics on apps that burn out your content in a day, then this is not for you. But if you're one of those chosen few who's serious about creating traffic that compounds over time, then you need to get your hands on this. All you need to do is click the link in the description and grab a free copy. What you'll get inside is the 5-step strategy to optimize your videos for evergreen success, so you get views years down the line. You'll also get access to content schedule hacks for busy entrepreneurs. Remember, we're about minimal effort for maximum results. So I show you how to schedule and repurpose content smartly and even put it on TikTok and Instagram too. Conversion tactics also are included specifically for YouTube traffic. How to seamlessly turn those viewers into email subscribers, course signups, or even affiliate commissions. Plus, I'm going to throw in a checklist to audit your YouTube channel for evergreen readiness. Miss just one of these and you could be missing out on thousands of views. Now, I poured a lot of my experience and put the best tips into this guide because I generally want to see you succeed without the burnout. So hit that link below and download your free evergreen YouTube traffic blueprint now. Your future self, the one enjoying consistent compounding traffic and stress-free marketing, is going to thank you. All right, that's a wrap for today's video. If you found this valuable, give me a like on that button, subscribe for more content on building a sustainable online business, and let me know in the comments what your experience been with TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. I'd love to hear your stories or any questions that you may have. I promise to answer every single comment that comes through. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Now go out there and start building your evergreen traffic machine.